So today's lesson is about time signatures. What are they, what do they mean, and how do they change how we interpret our music? Basically, a time signature are these numbers at the beginning of your music, like a 4/4. The top number tells us how many beats are allowed to be in each bar, and the bottom number tells us what kind of note equals one beat. So if we look at this 4/4 time signature, the bottom number tells us that a quarter note, if you say that bottom number like a fraction, 1/4, if you say that as 1/4, that means 1/4 note would equal 1 beat, and a half note would equal 2 beats, and a whole note would equal 4 beats. But what if you had a time signature where there was a 2 on the bottom? So again, you would say 1/2, or a half note would equal 1 beat, a whole note would equal 2 beats, and a quarter note would equal 0.5 of 1 beat, half of 1 beat. Or how about a time signature like 3/8 time? Now we say 1/8 or 1/8 note equals 1 beat, a quarter note would equal 2 beats because it's twice as big, a half note would equal 4 beats because it's 4 times as big, and a whole note would equal 8 beats because it's 8 times as big. So here we have 3 different time signatures. Let's compare how the bottom number decides what all the notes are worth. You can see that the bottom number of the time signature decides what each note is worth. I have written a bar for each time signature, and you can tell that they look different because of those time signatures. Each bar has 4 beats in it because of the top number in green, but the bottom numbers are different, and so each bar can be filled with different types of notes because the bottom number tells us what kind of note equals 1 beat. So remember, if you see a 4 on the bottom, that means a quarter note equals 1 beat. If you see a 2 on the bottom, that means a half note equals 1 beat. And if you see an 8 on the bottom, that means an eighth note equals 1 beat. So that covers it. If you have questions about time signatures, don't forget to ask Miss McLeod. The end.